Your hands behind your back.
Sure.
Do you have any weapons on you? What do you have in your pockets? Separate your feet.
That's good.
Separate your feet.
Oh, real, man.
Separate your feet.
What's the crime?
Sure. All right, where's your ID?
What's the crime on?
Where's your ID?
What am I on? It's a second over
Where's your
time.
ID? Okay. You're gonna take a seat right here, okay?
Oh, sure, okay.
Take a seat.
Yeah, all right.
This is what's gonna happen.
Wow.
Okay? You're gonna cross your feet.
Oh,
If you try and run from me or do
Yeah.
anything, I'm
Oh.
gonna tase you. Okay.
you got tase me? Okay.
Yeah. So where's your ID?
Well, what's again? What's the crime? Do you
I need
understand?
to have your ID,
Dude.
and then I'll be happy to explain things to you. So where's your ID?
Well, what's your name? Who are you
I'm
guys?
Deputy Kitslaar with the Brown County Sheriff's Office.
Kitslaar?
Yeah.
All right. Is that Kitslaer?
It's right here.
Is
It's
that?
right here.
Well, I can't see it.
Okay. That's wonderful. Where's your ID?
No, Kitslaar.
Where's your ID?
Does it start with a K or
What's
a
your name?
C?
What's your name?
I just want to get this right. Does it start with a K?
Where's your ID?
Okay, so I'm just taking a guess. I'll figure it out at the police station later.
Where's your
Wait,
ID?
Are you guys sheriff? You're police? You're both police? Okay. And then your name?
Deputy Yohr.
Yohr? Okay, so is that Y-O-R?
Again, it's spelled pretty clearly right in front of you.
I can't, once again, I can't see it.
Can
So,
you read or what?
no, I can't. I can't
Okay,
read
I'm
that.
gonna ask you again. Where's
So-
your ID?
I'm trying to figure out who you guys are.
Well, we just told you who we are. Deputy Kitslaar and Deputy Yohr. What's your name?
Okay, and,
Where's your
and
ID?
I'm just confirming. Y-O-R?
Okay, it's pretty simple.
Okay, yeah. Y-O-H-R.
Right.
Okay.
There you go.
Kitslaar, yeah, I mean, my last name is Hines, so.
Okay, where's your
You see-
ID?
Okay, yeah, what's your guys' first name? Kitslaar and Yohr. What's Kitslaar?
Listen, we're not gonna get anywhere until I have your
Let's
driver's
find out who each other are, yeah.
license. I'm Deputy Kitslaar with the Brown County
Okay,
Sheriff's
and I
Office.
say, yeah,
My number is 1402. Okay.
all right.
I have
What?
a legal reason to identify you now.
Me too, I
Okay?
got a legal reason
Listen,
to know
listen
who
to
you
me. I
guys
have a
are.
legal
Oh, now you're gonna
reason to
shine your
identify you.
light in my
Okay,
face, so that's
so-
pretty rude.
I'm asking where your
You
ID
guys are
is.
being rude.
I'm asking
Shining your
where
light.
your ID is.
Well, you guys are being really rude,
Yeah, they are.
shining your lights in my face like this.
Take a look. Make sure.
Where's your ID?
So Kitslaar, yeah, Kitslaar, what's your first name? I can tell you my first name if you tell me yours.
First initial is B.
B, okay, T. All right, looks like we're getting somewhere here.
Okay. So are you failing to provide identification?
It sounds like you are. I
Are
mean,
you refusing to?
are you?
I have absolutely no reason
B
to
Kitslaar?
give you my full identity.
Well, why
Okay.
is that? What's protecting
I've given
you?
you my information, my badge number, and the first initial of my name.
Okay,
You don't need anything
B
further than
Kitslaar.
that.
I hear
have
that.
a legal reason to be stopping you as an officer.
What's the crime?
And again, I said I'm
I-
happy to explain that after I get your ID.
All right. Well, I mean, you heard it. I mean,
Nope, you didn't provide anything.
That's it. It's T Hines.
Okay,
You tell me
what's
you're
your
B.
first name?
Okay, let's hear your first name.
What's your first name?
Why are you withholding your information from
I'm
me?
not. I
Yeah,
was
you
happy to
said B
provide it to you.
Kitslaar, right?
Was happy to provide.
And then
it
you
to
got Yohr. I don't have. What's the first? What's the
your first
initial?
name?
What's the initial of his
What's your
first
first
name? B Kitslaar. What's B?
What's your
Brian?
first name?
Brad?
Hey,
I mean-
what's your first name?
Let me hear your first name. I'm willing to exchange. I got to find out who you are. I'm gonna find
So
out.
this is what's gonna happen.
I got to find out eventually.
Okay. Right. But right
Whatever
now,
ticket. I mean,
right
what?
now I have a reason to identify you. Okay.
What's
and,
that?
And I want to make
I
this
told you who I
perfectly
am.
clear.
I'm the
Hey,
owner. I'm the owner.
Listen to me.
I'm
Are
the
you
owner.
refusing
This
to
is-
identify yourself?
I'm willing
Stop
to.
talking over me.
I'm willing to exchange it.
Are you refusing to identify yourself? We can make this really clear and
I'm-
really quick, so then I can just take you to jail and you can sit
What about that
in a
person?
cell until you identify yourself.
I'm willing to exchange. You're not identifying who you are.
I
B
did.
B Kitslaar T Hines. I'm telling you.
What's your first name?
What's your first name? B Kitslaar. I mean, come on. What's so hard about that?
Copy. What's
And
your
Yohr.
first initial?
What's the first? A T.
T.
What's your first
Okay,
initial? Yohr.
Okay, Travis.
All right. What's your first initial? Yohr. What's your name? Yohr. Kitslaar and Yohr.
Yep.
Boy, you can't. What's your first initial for your first name? Yohr.
Again, it's right on. It's
B
right here.
Kitslaar. Right. Okay, I didn't see it. What does that say? Yohr. It's M. M Yohr. It's either an M or an N.
You know,
I mean, I'll find it out eventually once I talk to the police station, make my complaints about you guys.
Okay, sounds good.
We can get some training records and discipline records for Yohr and Kitslaar.
Yep.
Since
You'll find zero.
Zero. Yeah, the way you guys manhandled me the way you did. I mean,
Well,
I think
bag?
there's nothing in the
Travis,
bag.
When you're reaching into it, yeah, there's nothing in the bag.
Just
but
a
guess what? Do you
general
know how many
bag.
people we deal
A
with that have
coin
guns
purse.
and knives?
A coin purse.
Do you know how many people
Yeah.
we deal with that have guns and knives?
Yeah, and
when you reach
you
into a bag?
guys are sorely underprepared for a coin purse. All right, you
So
guys.
that's what it is? It's a coin purse?
You elevate, and it sounded like you pulled out your gun or something.
Oh, I did. You were
So-
reaching into a bag. I told you to stop.
Yeah.
You weren't listening.
So you overreact. I mean, this whole situation, you've been
Have
overreacting
you ever heard of react?
over the situation. What was it? Were you called, or
Action
you
meets
showing up?
reaction, you've heard that,
Were
right?
you called, or was this a part of a regular
matter.
patrol? Yeah, no, it does.
After you confirm,
Was there a complaint?
Mr. Hines.
What's the complaint?
Mr. Hines.
Kitslaar?
Are you going to let me talk?
What's the
Are you gonna
complaint,
let me
Kitslaar?
talk?
I asked the question first, then you can talk, okay? I'm giving you the
Holy
opportunity
shit,
to
dude,
talk
you've asked
after I
me.
ask my question,
Then
Kitslaar.
ask a question.
I did. Well, were you called, or did you show up as a part of your patrol, Kitslaar? Or Yohr? I mean, either one you can ask, because you both use the same radio. All right, Yohr? Yohr and Kitslaar. Two jokers here.
So are you going to ask a question so I can answer it?
Did you hear it? I mean, what's so hard
Go again,
about
Go ahead.
what's so hard about answering it when I asked it?
You didn't ask
just
me a
have to
question.
keep
You've been running your mouth
Yeah.
since I asked you to step up.
Kitslaar. You're playing mind games, okay?
Okay, so what's your
All
question?
right. I asked it twice, and then now you're gonna say that, and then I ask it a third time, Kitslaar, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, did you ask your question again?"
No, what's
That's
your
crazy.
question?
You're playing some real mind games here, Kitslaar.
Okay, what's your question?
What's the deal with you? All right. How long have you been working here? How long have you been on this police force?
Since February of 21.
And have you ever worked day shift? Or you only been night shift, Kitslaar?
All different shifts.
Because you seem like a real night shift type of guy. I don't think you would survive. You do so well in day shift with the politicization going on, being in the public's eye and all that. I don't know if you'd handle that very well. The way you treat me here, you don't seem like a very good guy who can handle all
Hey,
that
are
public.
you okay with me taking a look through your car?
No, I'm not okay with that.
You did
Of
not.
course not. Why don't you run a dog around or something? Any of you guys dog canine?
But we've got a canine
Kitslaar,
coming over.
Yohr? Okay, all right, yeah. Yeah, you really get thorough about your work. Oh, there he is, right?
Oh.
You guys got to be real
Okay,
thorough.
so you said that you had a question, so what's your question?
Yeah, I asked you the question.
Are you gonna ask it or not?
Well, what's your deal? I mean, you guys sound like
I
you
don't
got some
understand that
psychological problems. Did you just get done with something that's just traumatic for you? Was there something traumatic that happened before this that
How
makes
about
you
Has there
overreacting?
been something going on with you? I see that you're living
It's-
out of your car.
I'm
Is this
shopping here.
something-
I'm a shopper. This is how you treat shoppers around here.
Or you were sleeping.
You
in
guys
your
don't
car when I
respect
rolled up on
anybody. I was just relaxing. This is a cart. I was gonna put my
Because,
water
we
in
talk
here.
To a lot of people that sit in this lot
Yeah.
overnight, and
No,
not
I
a
don't
single
think-
person has been parked over here that has been shopping.
Oh
Okay?
yeah.
It's
Well,
pretty simple.
what's this? This person not been shopping? They're clearly watching this whole time.
Okay.
You see the head bobbing?
To them next, but
You're gonna go
what I
harass
need-
them next. You don't
what
just
I need
make.
is an ID off
You
of
guys don't just make conversation. You make harassment and
Okay,
threats.
then you can
That's.
file a
I mean,
complaint.
that's.
The problem
That's how
was
you guys
your lack of
operate.
Following directions.
You
when
guys don't-
contact started.
There's levels of identification that need to be involved. Okay. Am I being detained?
Yes.
Okay, then this is a situation where I invoke my rights. I mean, you have an
Okay, but
investigation.
I'm telling you.
We're not just doing a
I'm telling
conversation
you that
here.
I have reason to identify you.
Okay, and I have
So
reason.
I'm
I have to
asking
find
you-
out who you are.
I am asking
Kitslaar.
you.
Told you.
Yeah, and I told you too.
No, you didn't.
You even
You gave me
you
a
said
last
my
name
name.
and a first initial. I need your date of birth.
Well, what's your date of birth,
I
Kitslaar?
am
Let's
not
hear
required
that.
to give that
That's
to
how
you.
it's
I'm
You
here in
guys,
a-
you
I
need
am
to
here in a
properly
legal
identify
capacity,
who you
Mr.
are.
Hines,
Okay, yeah, and I have rights.
And I have.
Okay, in
I
a
have
legal way,
every
I have
reason
rights.
to identify you right now.
Yeah, and also respect my rights in the same way. It's not just you're not just a soldier going full bore against the enemy.
No, I'm
Ready
operating
to-
under the Constitution, Wisconsin state law, and our policy and procedure.
Okay.
Okay.
No, you're not. You're pushing it a little further beyond what your limits are.
No,
Okay.
sir.
You have certain limits within your your constitutional procedures, okay? All right, and you're pushing that a little beyond.
No, I'm not.
Well, if you think you're not, I mean.
If you have an issue with how I conduct my police work, you can file a complaint, or you can argue about it.
Well, I'm telling.
Right now, I'm telling you that you're required to identify yourself.
I'm telling you, there's a balance with what you're doing. Okay, we have constitutional rights as well.
And what
All right.
right has been violated here?
Well,
Tell me which constitutional right.
There's a little bit of that cruel and unusual behavior going on that you guys.
Cruel and unusual punishment, right?
It's that you're pushing the limits with.
Okay.
Okay.
So again, I asked.
So
what right is being violated?
What right is being violated?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's start with the Fourth. Okay.
Okay.
Now, do you know what the Fourth Amendment is?
Yup.
Oh, there you go. You're checking her out. Good, huh? Check them all out. Because you're out here as a security patrol. Are you getting a little kickback, Yohr, with this extra duty you're doing?
What do you mean by
They don't even need to hire a security guard. They got you bullies to come here and harass us.
So,
all right.
You're not from the area.
I assume that you're getting a little kickback from woodsmen for doing this kind of bully tactic against
not even
us.
A little bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, why are you performing private security for a business?
This is a public parking lot.
Okay, were you called, or are you just doing regular patrol? Is this a regular patrol? Because if it's regular patrol, you're doing private security for a private business.
In a public parking lot.
Well, this is public. The city owns this.
No, I didn't say that.
But
it's open to the public.
Of course, yeah. I mean, there was no barriers to entry.
That's correct.
It's 24 hours, so we could shop any time of the day.
The amount of drugs and the amount of warrants.
Oh, Woodman sells drugs? Oh yeah, I didn't know that. You're protecting the drug dealers?
How in the world would that make any sense?
So well, I mean, why are you harassing me in a private business and claiming that you're not private security?
Because
you're working for the city.
Woodman's does not want people camping in their parking lot.
Okay.
And it is illegal to camp anywhere inside the village of Howard.
What's your contract?
Travis,
what contract do you have with the business about this?
There is no contract, so
you didn't sign. There's no signed contract between you and the business.
I understand, and it could have just been a simple warning, like, "Hey, you can't park here, you can't camp here." But
well, no, you push it.
Escalate it.
No, I was just sitting and minding my own business. You guys escalated the whole thing. That's why I'm sitting here. I didn't come over here and.
Yep, and you're violating an ordinance.
Yohr and Kidman. All right. So what's the deal? We all just gonna pick on me? I'm the only one here who's got to get picked on. There's like 50 other cars here. Yep. I'm the guy who's got to get picked on, because you guys got this God complex.
I'm sorry you feel that way
about this whole thing. And I mean, you look. Let's hear your date of birth, and I'll tell you mine.
I am not required to give that to you. You are required to give it to me right now.
No, you don't know how the law works with that then, because there's a minimum with that.
I'm not educated, and you're the one living out of your car.
Nah, you're done. Oh, that's how you look at it. You consider.
I do this.
You consider education levels have to do with your income status.
No.
It's directly related.
I do this.
Income.
Every single day.
Every single night. You're a night shift worker, okay? You're definitely not qualified to work the day shift. With this attitude, both of you guys, the way you work, no way. I don't believe that you work the day shift at all. You've ever worked the day shift.
Okay.
With that type of attitude. What's your phone number? What kind of questions?
What's your date of birth?
What's the minimum for identification?
Reasonable suspicion.
No. When people identify, I mean, you have to give your social. Do I have to give my social number, my social security?
I'm looking for the spelling of your first name, middle name, last name, and your date of birth.
Yeah, and it sounds like we've shared that already. We're past that.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, we're past that identification part of the process.
Spell your last name.
Okay, and once again, I'm trying to spell Yohr and Kitman.
What's your last name?
Was that what I have right? And you got an ID right there. Whose ID is that? It's Kid.
Not your business.
What's
your last name?
Not my business. Kidman, was it?
What's your last name?
And we're waiting on the.
The canine.
Oh. All right. Well, it's sure. It's Heinz, like the ketchup bottle.
Okay. Spell that for me.
It's Heinze.
Go ahead. And your first name?
Yeah. Like you said, you guys said it
what's your
earlier.
first
Travis. You guys said it earlier. It's Travis.
And your middle name?
Okay, let's hear your middle name.
Nope, I'm not required to give you my middle name. I'm asking you for your full middle name.
Let's hear it, because I mean we gotta find it out eventually.
What's your middle name, Travis?
Yeah, that's not the minimum for identification.
No, reasonable suspicion is. Yes, it is.
No, and once again, I suspect you of committing a crime too, and we were discussing earlier about the.
That's fine. No,
the Fourth Amendment. All right. With the, you know what the Fourth Amendment is. It's it's the right to be secure in our papers and in our beings. Okay, so that's what I invoke when I'm being detained, as a part of the civil rights.
You are
so I don't have
violation of an ordinance.
So what's the ordinance?
You cannot camp inside our limits.
Okay, I'm shopping. I mean, do you guys think I need to be charged with camping? Then I mean, I guess I'll have to go before the courts on that and discuss.
Yep.
You guys have no problem with that person who's been here the same whole time? There's a difference for some reason between me and them.
You can only go to one person at a time, Travis.
No, you went over as we were talking. It's not exactly the one person at a time thing.
They didn't quite have the reaction you did they?
What's the difference? We're both sitting, minding our own
bags, not identifying yourself, just things like that.
Minding our own business. Yeah, I mean, it's all pretty much the same, but you guys have found a difference between us in some way. This is it's quite excessive for just somebody sitting here.
Sorry,
minding their own business. Yep, Yohr. All right, you shut the door.
Right, we're gonna have you come and sit over here, okay?
Oh, sure, okay. Got the canine. Gotta get a distance from him.
Keep there.
Right here.
Yep.
A little closer to the other person.
Yeah, I hope you're all right with that.
Oh, and there's two people. They got a kid in there. Looks like a young dog. There you go, he starts the business. Wrap that dog around. Oh, gotta go in the front. Come up, scratch the car a little bit. All right, appreciate that.
Don't scratch the car.
No? That's what?
Nails are far too soft.
Oh, they got soft nails. Nails never scratch cars.
All right, so while he's handling his business, I'd be happy to explain this to you.
No, that's fine.
Right, I've been working this area for 3 years. You're parked
yeah. You're a seasoned veteran. I'm out of camera range.
This is.
You're saying?
A high crime area.
Oh, yeah, and I'm associated with that. That's me. That's what I'm a part of here.
When you're parked as far away from the main entrance, out of any view with a camera.
Well, I don't know about that. That's
to another car.
That's
to me that looks like
irrelevant. It's irrelevant. It'll be irrelevant in court as it is on the scene.
The information that you've got.
It's
consent.
There we go. Scratching the car. Scratch it up good, dog.
From the store.
I love it.
To camp out of their parking lot. So that's why I'm here talking to you.
No, you're harassing me. You're not just talking to me.
We talk to people in this lot.
You don't just talk to people. I don't think, you seem like almost a reasonable guy, but I don't think you've ever worked day shift yourself either. How long have you worked here? Man, I got names messed up already, but he said 3 years. How long have you been here, Yohr?
Over 2.
And yeah, what's this cop's name anyway? Hey, K9, what's your name?
What's up?
What's your name?
Gregor.
Gregor, G-R-E.
R-A-G-E-R.
R-A-G-O, okay. All right, I didn't see the dog sit down. I've seen a little bit of dog videos. He didn't sit down at all.
I think you're mistaken.
Not every dog has the same indication, so.
Oh, you're saying that there's a little different, because he's searching, so obviously you guys think that there's something. He's searching, yeah, he's moving things around.
Yep.
All right. You guys think you're gonna find some kind of nasty thing in there? Wow. So is this what? Did the dog gave permission or something in some way? Is there?
Yeah, so if the dog alerts.
I mean, your back was turned the whole time.
Right.
So you don't know if the dog alerted or not.
Right, but the officer, the canine officer, is the one who determines if the dog.
Yeah. What did he determine?
He determined that the dog alerted.
Oh, the dog alerted. You guys are gonna plant something.
Plant something. Nope, we've never planted something in our lives. There's enough drugs around here that planting is very unnecessary.
Well, it seems like that's the case. I mean, I don't know. I didn't see the dog sit down. I don't know what else you'd
Like
be.
I said,
what other reason you'd need to be.
sitting down isn't every dog's alert. Okay.
Well, I mean, that's what I've seen on
I understand
on
you're
videos.
a
So
lawyer,
yeah, I am.
and,
Yeah.
but
And you're just like a pass-through type of academy type of graduate that just kind of
yeah.
you know, there's no real standards. You just kind of
course.
sit through the courses and then you pass if you stay awake.
Yep.
'Cause, I mean,
Glad
you
you
know,
know all that
it's
about me.
clear you don't need to know everything right out of the academy. There's things you can learn while on the job.
Okay.
So there's that. Your level of training has to be extended while on the job. So I mean, you're not expected to know everything. And that's fine. I mean,
Where are we going with this?
you're not training to be lawyers.
Right.
You let the lawyers do the lawyering.
I know. Maybe you should do that too.
No, I mean, if I have to defend myself, against whatever charge you want to, press against me, I mean, that's what I have to do. There's a defense I have to take on.
And Travis, if there's nothing in the car,
No, I mean, if the dog didn't alert to anything, so
you would know that.
you
right?
guys,
You would know that
you
better than
guys,
the handler.
you guys are just searching just simply because the dog went around. I mean, yeah, it's not an alert thing. It's
It is.
just simply
It is.
you're searching because the dog was here. That's it.
Not
There
how
was no progression.
I know you like.
You're
to,
skipping
you like to-
progression. You're
like to
skipping
think that you're a victim in every.
you're skipping
every
the step.
situation.
Well, you're the aggressor in every situation.
Not quite.
You're skipping steps here.
To me, it sounds like
And it's just a simple sitting in the parking lot.
yeah, camping in the
mean,
parking lot.
And you're associating drugs with being over here.
Yep.
So I mean that's something that I would have to ask. What's the history of that? What other situations what other people have you harassed in this corner like this? I mean, there's got to be some kind of a history going on.
This parking lot, yeah, definitely. There's
you've-
a history of drugs.
You've inputted. You have what are those daily logs in your police logs? You probably have. I mean, I would expect to see in your police logs that you've had other encounters here then.
Definitely have.
So yeah.
Yeah.
When was the last time? How many do you have in the past? How many did you have in the past 30 days? I mean,
Past
that's
30 days.
so
Yeah,
that's
I don't have an exact number
something.
for
No, I don't expect you to. You're just a a bully police officer who's just here to harass people. You don't count. I don't expect you to count. It's more about just taking action and being active with your bullying tactics. I don't expect you to sit back and actually analyze what you're doing. You just go forward with it instead. Just press forward.
Sorry you feel that way, Travis.
Feel yeah. So it's all it is about just a feeling. Oh, yeah, it sounds like you're dropping things and breaking things. Total disregard for people's belongings. Really getting in there.
What'd you buy at Woodman's today?
It's water. Like I said, I got the stickers.
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, I got the stickers. I got that cart there. I was gonna get some water.
You were going to, or you did?
Well, I was going to. I gotta get the heck out of here now. How long have you been patrolling in this area? You didn't even tell me how long you've been on the force.
2 years.
So okay, Kitman, Yohr and Kitman, you guys been here, yeah, night shift 2 and 3 years.
Where are you going with that?
Well, just, you know, that's long enough maybe for you guys to feel like you've noticed a pattern, but I mean, really, I mean, that doesn't sound like too long of a time to establish a pattern of active criminal behavior to me.
You don't think so? You don't think if there's criminal behavior in a parking lot for a year straight, that's not long enough for a pattern?
Well, I don't know what kind of criminal behavior.
I already told you, drugs, warrants.
Drugs and warrants. Warrants are criminal behavior.
Maybe not the warrant itself, but the warrant was likely issued due to criminal behavior.
And that's all you're doing is warrant checks. I mean, but you're going way beyond that. You can't find anything on my name. You can't find the dog. The dog can't find anything.
Never got it. So.
I heard you say it.
Yeah,
you can't find anything in the in the car.
In order for us to run someone out of state, we need your middle name, and in state actually, we need your middle name.
Oh yeah, and that's what that's another problem you guys have with me is the out of state issue.
No, out of state.
You know, you see, I'm out of state, and you still associate me with some kind of drug activity.
Someone from out of state can't.
What kind of drugs? What's the most popular drug around here?
What do you think?
I don't know, marijuana?
Okay. Besides marijuana.
Besides? I can't. What else is there? Something, uppers or downers? What's something with the upper? Is this something that gives people a burst of energy?
You're smarter than that, Travis.
I'm supposed to know what you're thinking? That's how we have to be smarter than that? I have to read your mind. That's what we need to be doing. We have to read a bully's mind.
Bully's mind.
In every door, okay.
How long have you been in Wisconsin?
How long are you gonna be searching the car for?
Till it's done.
We gotta have a conversation about this is a criminal investigation, and you're asking me how long I've been in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
All right.
We can't just have a little conversation about something.
We can have that on the stand at the court at trial.
Okay.
We can have a little, get to know each other. I can ask you how long you've been working on the force, and
you already asked.
Do you have any complaints?
Yep.
What's your training record look like?
Yep.
Let's find out more about you. Have you grown up? Did you grow up in Wisconsin, or you just take this job from another city? It's a lot we can learn about each other on the stand.
Yep.
So you'll be writing police reports on this?
What's that?
Will you be writing a police report?
We'll see.
I mean, clearly all of this going on right now is leading to a charge of some kind.
Why is that?
Well, I mean, why would you be going through all this just for nothing? I mean, you want it to end up in something that's going to be...
I've searched plenty of cars.
Without charging?
I dealt with uncooperative people and never had charges for them.
Well, that's crazy. You're just doing street justice. You're just practicing street justice then.
Okay.
I mean, what satisfaction does that give you? Because you're working for the public. You represent the public on this.
Okay.
Okay, and you think this is in the public's best interest, right? Do you think this is in the public's best interest, treating us like this?
Where are you going with this?
Yeah, what do you think the public thinks of this?
About camping.
Okay, the public will think that, right? You believe that?
Yeah. I do.
Okay.
So it was a simple, very simple contact about camping that you decided not to follow instructions when asked.
Okay.
So that's why it's been escalated.
Yeah, I haven't followed any instructions.
That's right. The only instruction you followed is to sit down here.
And the public is on board with you guys' activity on this.
Yeah.
When we talk, we can have a conversation about your attitudes towards the public. The public will be happy to know that this is what you're doing for them. At my at least a convenience too. How long has this been? Like an hour now? Just
Probably not.
sitting here, getting harassed, getting pushed around, making me step on your shoe. You gonna claim that I assaulted you for that?
Not even a little bit.
Okay, because you harass people so
I wouldn't,
so
I wouldn't
heavily.
do that to you, Travis. I'd
You're-
never do that to you.
You're so heavy on harassments
Yeah.
that you don't think nothing of me stepping on your foot.
No,
Because that's just a part of how you guys
I think
assault people.
I think it was an accident, Travis.
Okay.
don't
Well,
think- I
not
don't
all
think-
cops do those
don't
types
think
of
you-
accidents.
I don't think you meant to step on my foot.
Not all cops not all cops cause people to, do those accidents.
Yeah. Well, Travis, you can be rest assured that I am not going to claim that you battered me.
So it looks like the search is done.
Okay.
Oh, and he put my 360 camera on back in the car. How nice. You guys are real thorough, cleaning off the top of my car, messing things up. Yeah, this is a real long stop. It seems a little inconvenient. Is this a normal amount of time that you take to harass somebody?
It's not harassment. And for a stop,
no, it's
that involves a
harassment.
canine. Yeah, this is
mine am-
relatively quick. To be honest.
It took him a while to get here.
Yeah, well, he doesn't work for the same jurisdiction always.
What?
Yeah.
You're saying that's a different city? What city is the canine from?
City of Vikram?
Vikram? Can you spell that?
No, I said, is he? What city
What's
is he
yeah? What city is he from? What's
from? Green Bay.
so
He's from Green Bay.
Howard and then Green Bay canine. Okay. Oh, well, all right. I have to see your badges. I guess you'd be wearing different badges on your shoulder.
Yeah, we do.
That's kind of hard to see at night. See, that's what the
It is.
beauty is. That's the beauty of working on night. It's hard to see things. So it's quite an advantage for you. You have to go more on testimony than what's visually available. And yeah, you got a body cam, but it's still, even at night, it's not easy to see the abuse that you cause to other people in the dark as compared to the daylight. Oh, we got to talk on the phone. We got to figure things out on the phone now. We're out. Okay, so you got a canine who works out of Green Bay. It's just a separate jurisdiction. Because you guys are kind of a smaller town. You don't have your own canine.
Well, we have plenty of canines.
Why'd you have to use him?
They're not working right now.
Oh, they're more of a day shift thing. Okay. You calling Woodman's to ask him to trespass me?
Yeah. So we're gonna have cause to search him too.
Yep.
We're gonna get that done. Want to stand up?
Oh, sure. Okay. I thought we already did that.
To search you?
No, we just patted you
You
down.
patted. Oh, now you got to do a full cavity search.
No,
Oh,
put
no,
your hands
no.
on your head.
Come on, we're not doing all that, Travis.
Well, I mean, this is a lot that you're going into here. And that's a full search for what? That's probable cause for what?
Well, the dog indicated on the car.
Oh, what do you find?
Well, that was the thing. We didn't find anything, so now we've got to
Oh.
search you.
Right.
Oh, okay. Take it step by step.
Yeah.
What does the dog indicate on? Is it drug, bomb? What is it?
I'm not a canine handler.
No, but I mean they got specialties. You don't know what your canine does.
Well, again, I'm not a canine handler, so
Well,
you can take a seat.
is it a drug bomb? I mean, those are pretty different things. I sit back on the curb again. You can't even say what it is, a drug or a bomb.
I'll tell you. It's a drug dog.
Drug dog, okay.
Yup.
I mean, because you're telling me that's the problem, whatever, with this spot. It's not bombs. People aren't
Yeah,
doing
right.
bombs. They're doing
Right.
whatever, and you haven't even indicated, and you're a little bit closer to me now. It sounds like
Well,
I don't know what.
Back.
Oh, all right, all right. I'm like, why is this guy getting closer to me? It's
Sorry,
you know,
I
it's
didn't
a
mean to-
progression.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
A step. Okay.
I apologize, Travis.
Step up. You know, I thought you're working on a progression here towards
Nope.
something.
Nope.
You feel like you've made some progress here. You feel better about this activity
What do you mean?
at the end. You know, at this phase now for this lengthy period of time, where you feel better about this progression that we're making with this. Is your mind put at ease, because that's what you're trying to? I mean, ultimately, theoretically, that's what you're supposed to be doing, is putting the public's mind at ease about this situation with me, right? So you feel more at ease, or what? What's your level of ease in this situation at this point? Because obviously, you're acting all jacked up in the beginning. We're not so jacked up now, right?
No, we're not.
Okay,
In
so
the beginning, you weren't following instructions, and you were reaching into bags. that
it's
you were
just a
being told
verb.
not to reach into. So,
The instructions were, I mean, I was making my hand positioning all clear. I mean, that's
inside of a bag, that's not very.
but it's the verb. You
Which
just
could contain a weapon.
you were having issues with the name thing. All right, you guys have this communication issue.
Oh, Travis, we identified ourselves.
What if I spoke Spanish? What would you do? Somebody who couldn't speak properly, couldn't speak the same language, you guys would definitely be on an elevated state
We
the
talk
whole
to a lot
time.
of Spanish people, or people that speak Spanish. I should say.
Is there a significant Spanish-speaking culture here, neighborhood here?
It's we do have.
You do?
plenty
Yeah,
of people that
Mexicans.
speak Spanish. Yeah,
All right.
we do.
Foreign language. What's
Yeah.
the let's see, the racial. Is there any? What's a minority class here?
What does that
Is there any
mean? Are you trying to
minority?
say, like demographics?
Yeah, what's the demographics look like? 'Cause obviously, this is the big drug area right here. I'm hearing that from you guys.
Yeah,
So yeah, what is the demographics here?
I'm not really sure why that would matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay, but it matters that this little spot right here is the big drug area. Is this the only big drug area in the city that you guys are putting a heavy focus on?
No, but this is the only like 24-hour
Yeah.
store.
You can shop
On the west
anytime. You can shop any. What
Right,
if it was
no, but-
noontime right now?
Sure, are you gonna let me talk?
You never work day shift, that's
Are you
for
gonna let me
sure.
talk?
Well, I mean, I'd rather just not see you or hear you at all,
That sounds
honestly.
good. Yep. So I talked to the store. They want you to leave.
Oh, you on
not
the
gonna be
phone with
welcome
the
back.
storm?
Okay, yep.
Oh, now welcome back. Okay.
So you can be on your way. You can
Oh,
leave, right?
okay.
And if you refuse to do that, we're gonna be.
I'm not
right back here. We're
refusing.
gonna tow your car.
I'm not. You're gonna what?
If you refuse to do that, we're gonna tow your car.
Oh, you're gonna tow my car. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can take off.
Sounds good.
Oh,
There
you
go.
got
There's
that's
your
my ID that you had.
Yes,
Oh,
it
that's
is.
somebody else's. That's looking like maybe somebody else's ID.
Mhm.
You're handing me my ID. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, that's.
All right. So you're free to go, Travis. Do you have any questions for us?
I mean, I'll have to find it out at the police station. This is it. I'm just gonna leave. I need to just take a few minutes to figure out a destination to go on my GPS.
So they want you out of here now. So
Yeah. Well, no,
You
you
get out
want me
here.
out of here now. They've
No,
been
I talked to the
they've been
store.
okay. I mean, they're a sales store. They sell
Right.
things, so
Right,
there's
for
no.
customers, not people living out
there's-
of their parking lot.
Oh, okay. What's this on top of my car?
I don't know. I'm assuming that's something that maybe
Oh.
my partner took out.
Oh, what a mess. Well, yeah. See, what you do is you come here, you mess up my car, and then you tell me I gotta leave immediately. It's like, look at this.
Sounds good. So we'll give
Look
you
at
a couple
this.
Minutes, all right, Travis? So good luck.
What the heck?